Gang, gang, gang. So I'm back with another story time, but like a Valentine's Day special, because let me tell y'all, based on the title, y'all gonna see it's the story time of how I got so-called cheating. But I mean, it wasn't cheating, but it was cheating. But let's get into the video, because yeah, the story is juicy, so I'm gonna need y'all to keep up. So boom, this how the story started. It was on Valentine's Day. It was a few years ago, before 2016, probably 2015, 2014, around that area. And I was working at some place or whatever, we just gonna call it HD, right? I was working there or whatever, and it was 2 locations at the time, right? And of course in New York City, it was one all the way downtown, and it was one a little bit further, more uptown. And it was only 2 locations, and I was talking to 2 people at the same time, right? So mind you, at this point I was not in a relationship. I was just taking one serious than the other, and you know, you get to meet people and then y'all start talking again or whatever. And yeah, so we're gonna call them the 2 people, so I don't have to say names or whatever. 9 times out of 10 they'll probably see this video, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna call the first person Drip 1 and the second person Drip 2. Drip 1 I was talking to, like, we was talking heavy, we was serious, but we wasn't like together or anything like that, because we decided not to be together. Drip 2 on the other hand, I was talking to Drip 2, but it was like regular talking, like we haven't seen each other, we was only talking on the phone, little talking, like little stuff like that. Me and Drip 1 was more, you know, on a level 1 type of thing. I don't know what to call it, the highest level type of thing, and Drip 2 was, you know, the lowest level. So boom, let me get into the story. So it's Valentine's Day, right? I had to work or whatever, so I'm at work or whatever, and I think I came from Drip 1 house. I can't remember, kind of. Did I come from Drip 1 house? Yeah, I did come from Drip 1 house. And you know, I'm just sitting there chilling or whatever. Like, I went to work and stuff, and then, oh god, I went to work, right? And I can't remember the exact time frame or the time I got off, but I don't know. I know it was like 6:37. It was still kind of early or whatever, because I remember Drip 2 kept texting me like, yo, what time you getting off, this and that, blah blah blah. But mind you, I never told Drip 2 where I worked at, the location. I just told him, oh yeah, I told him the name of the place, but I never told him where was it at or anything. So that means you'll have to go through the first location and the second location to see where I actually work at, or that means you have to call or whatever the case may be. But let me get into the story anyways. But yeah, I told Drip 2 I was at work or whatever, and I never told him what time I got off. I never told him the location I worked at or anything like that. He just knew the name of the place or whatever. Drip 1 knew everything, because you know, Drip 1 was Drip 1. We was talking or whatever, we was exclusive. So anywho, I get off from work, I'm ignoring Drip 2 on the phone or whatever. I'm not texting him back and nothing like that. Drip 1, he comes meet me at my job or whatever, because you know, of course, me and Drip 1 had plans, because it's Valentine's Day. It's Drip 1, like, what you think this is? And Drip 1 come gets me from work. I'm walking up the stairs for the escalator. I'm taking the escalator, and guess who there? Yes, you got it, Drip 2 sitting right there in the cut. So I didn't realize him, because I'm walking up the steps, right? And I say hello to Drip 1 or whatever. He's like, yo, why does NIGGA keep looking at you? Why he's staring at you? You know him? I looked, it's Drip 2. I'm like, oh, Drip 2, what you doing here? So I went over there and I said, hi, what you doing here or whatever. He gonna be like, oh yeah, I came to take you out. Take me out where? Like, we didn't discuss any of this. I don't like surprises. And how you know, and at the time I wasn't even thinking how he know I work at this location. I wasn't thinking that, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm going with Drip 1 or whatever. Like, so Drip 1 was like, yo, that's your girl? Drip 2 was like, no, that's your girl? Drip 1 says, no, you can have her. I'm like, he don't want me now. So I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, what? So Drip 1 starts walking away. He's like, F you, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all 2 be together, blah, 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 you know, talking all that extra. I'm like, no. I'm running after Drip 1, because Drip 2, honey, you just came. Like, what you doing? What are you doing? So me and Drip One arguing like down the street. We was literally arguing like for a good hour and a half. We was in a bank arguing. We was outside the store arguing. Drip Two following us. Like, it was weird kind of because he was being a weirdo. He was following us, trying to get my attention, and I'm not paying him no mind. I'm like, leave, 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 this and that, blah, blah, blah. Drip 2 finally leaves. I'm all talking to Drip 1. I'm like, I don't know how he came here. Basically telling the story that I was telling y'all now. Like, I don't know why he's here or whatever, because I was ignoring him, this and that, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, let me say something. Me and Drip 1 did not say, oh yeah, we couldn't talk to other people. What we said was we can't see other people. That's two different things, okay? Okay. So Drip 2 came on his own. Don't say y'all drunk him. So me and Drip 1 still argue. He's like, nah, fuck out here, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, just cursing me out, yeah. Cursing me out, probably calling me all types of abuse, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Cheating, this and that, blah, blah, blah. All types of liars. And I'm like, yo, the sad part is when I am lying, you believe it. But when I'm not lying, I'm a liar. Like, yo, what's going on? Drip 2 still calling my phone, texting me, trying to like get in contact with me, and I'm like, yo, what's wrong with him? I'm trying to not let Drip 1 see it, so I'm trying to decline a call, block the number, you know, change the number in my phone so Drip 1 won't say anything. So then Drip 2 still calling, and my attention is stuck on Drip 1. Drip 1 was all like, yeah, I was gonna take you to Sephora, but let you splurge out $400. This was before I was working at Sephora, y'all, so that was big to me. And then he was gonna take me out to eat, and you know, little extra stuff that we always do. And I'm like, wow, like, just because Drip 2 came over, you messed up my whole day. Like, come on now you really a dub. Cut off. So me and Drip 1 finally, you know, decided to let it be or whatever. I guess he realized I'm not that dumb. I don't know what he was thinking, but he went on with me. We went on, right? So Drip 1 finally forgave me. We walked in to his house or whatever, because they don't live in the same area, but they do live in the same borough. But you know, boroughs is like separated or whatever. So me and Drip 1, we had to take the train at this time, so we going to the train station. Drip 2 still calling my phone after Drip 1 forgave me, and I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with this boy? Like, what's wrong with him? How did you find my location? How did you even know what time I got off for work? Because I never told you the time I got off for work or anything. I just told you I was at work. So that means you had to be sitting there basically watching everybody come up the stairs to see if it was me or not. And that was kind of weird. I feel like that was really, really weird, because you didn't know what time I was getting off, and I guess based on it, because I wasn't replying, you thought, oh, maybe she's still at work. No, that's not how it works. I wasn't replying because of a reason. That don't mean for you to sit here and come wait on somebody. I understand it's surprising and all that, but Drip 2, boo-boo, that was the time of the day. So I go to Drip 1 house, and unfortunately my Valentine's Day sucked that day, because he made me sit there and watch the stupid little All-Star Weekend game with him and have dominoes, when I could have been out with Drip 2 eating bananas and, you know, chilling, eating good food. Like, I was so mad. Now that I think about it, I should have threw a slice of pizza at the TV. Like, how you gonna treat me like that just because Drip 2 came? Like, what? Who cares about Drip 2? But I was just so annoyed. I mean, after me and Drip 1 stopped talking again, Drip 2 still contacted me, but I was just like, you know what? It's whatever. But I think I blocked Drip 2 because I don't see him on social media no more. And then I checked today if I blocked him, and I didn't see him. I don't even know his Instagram name. I was just looking like, you know how you look for a picture or whatever? Yeah, that's what I did. And yeah, I don't see him no more, but I think I saw him once. I think we unfollowed each. I don't even remember, because me and him no longer talk. But he never sat there and actually was mad at me for it, or like we never even spoke about the situation. He was just acting like everything was regular, you know. He was a chill person towards it, unlike Drip 1 will always bring it up and bring it up and keep bringing it up. But yeah, guys, that's my cheating story. I mean, it's not necessarily cheating, because, you know, your girl's a smooth criminal. I don't get caught, but your girl got caught that day. And listen, fellas, if y'all out there trying to surprise y'all girl for Valentine's Day, don't be doing no pop-ups like that. That's a reason why I never told anybody where I worked ever again, because that was legit like weird. Like, how you know? How did you know all that? I understand a gesture, but come on now. Come on. But yeah, a quick little story time for y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. And happy Valentine's Day. I hope y'all can see my Valentine's Day look. Am I going out? Who knows? But nah, hopefully the next video I do is probably going to be a topic with my friends, you know, open topic discussion, or the vision board. I'm trying to get those 2 videos out and, you know, be consistent with it. But thanks for watching, guys, and I love you. Bye.